You love it at a distance. It makes everything look pure. What happens when it comes close enough to count the cost? The dream waved from across the street. Up close, it asked for your name and your voice. Here's the core knowledge up front. Real desire survives proximity. Mirages evaporate up close. Distance purifies. Closeness reveals cost. If the picture shifts when you move, what is your body trying to say? From far away, everything agrees. Step closer, and the frame tilts. Look at the skyline through a long lens. As you walk, the clean line splits. Edges that looked married pull apart by a few degrees. A sign you swore was straight reveals its tilt, and that tiny angle change. It's enough to miss the platform if you don't see it. Mirage desire feels like this. Eyes hunt for permission. Throat tightens before a word. Your stance narrows as if the doorway got smaller. True aim feels like this. Gaze settles. Breath lengthens without effort. You fit your outline. You are not auditioning, you are arriving. So what happens when we step all the way in? We pause. From a distance, music covers the hum. Up close, you hear the machine behind the song. From a distance, promises glow. Up close, the edges tell the truth. Distance flatters. Contact tells the truth. Closer now. Daylight. What stays beautiful when you remove the glow? Hold that. Everything else was atmosphere. Under the fluorescent lights, a total slides forward. The numbers aren't cruel, they're clear. Count it. What is this trying to charge you? Mirage economics sounds like this. It will pay you in promise and bill you in pieces. Sleep first, then your voice, then the friend who tells you no. Then the hour you would have given to your craft. Some totals don't arrive at once. They arrive as a slow deficit you learn to ignore. If the tab is craft, patience, apprenticeship, pay in steady installments. If the tab is your sleep, your honesty, your voice, that isn't a path. That's a price on your name. In a moment, we'll test the picture. For now, ask it once more. What does closeness demand that distance kept hidden? Here's the quick test. If it cannot become one honest step today, it's a mirage. A ledger doesn't argue, it records. Write 2 lines. What did distance promise? What does proximity demand? If the bill is honest, how do you pay without losing yourself? Keep this simple. Write the horizon in 1 line, not the fantasy, just the direction. Name 1 handle you can hold today that matches it. 1 call, 1 page, 1 hour of clean practice. Say this out loud. I prefer this path. Hear how your chest loosens when you trade compulsion for preference. Wanting gets loud. Seeing gets close. Check the cost line again. If it lists secrecy, self-erasure, borrowed faces, walk away with your name intact. If it lists effort, you can stand by tomorrow. Pay what's fair and keep your voice. What changes when insistence drops and a real foothold appears? Watch the room. Momentum looks quieter than the chase. You pass the dock without stopping. The phone rings once and stops. Your message is 1 sentence shorter and more honest. A door you use to force stays closed, and you don't try to bargain with it. The yes you keep doesn't make you small. The no you speak doesn't make you hard. Noisy doors go quiet. The one that matters doesn't shout. It fits. You stop trying to be chosen. You start choosing how to show up. This isn't quitting the horizon. It's trusting the close-up. Footholds carry weight. Fantasies carry you until they drop you. Emotional contrast draws the line. Chasing feels heroic and leaves you hollow. Choosing feels quiet and leaves you whole. There will be nights the neon wins. Promise and color and soundtrack. You'll want movement just to end the ache of waiting. Be kind to the part that longs. Then give it daylight. Ask 3 plain things. What does this make me pay? Who do I become up close? What truth stays when the glow is gone? If approaching it requires you to become smaller, you are not walking toward a dream. You are walking into a mirage. When you trust closeness, something steady appears. You start letting the near view decide. You bring the horizon forward, one measured step at a time, and see whether it keeps its shape. If it blurs as you arrive, that is not a loss. That is a map. It means the beauty was distance, not direction. It means your miles just returned to you. Return to the counter. Count the real price. If the total is skill, patience, community, pay and keep your voice. If the total is your voice, leave the bill on the desk. Here's what distance can't teach. Proximity isn't just where you confirm the truth. It's where you become it. Up close, you don't acquire meaning. You align with it. So keep the horizon. Marry it to a foothold. One honest act you could repeat tomorrow without shrinking to afford it. And if the phone rings from an empty room again, let it ring once. Lift the receiver and listen for a live voice. Echoes stop when no one plays them back. Signals keep speaking when the music ends. Closeness is not the enemy of the dream. It is the proof of it. I'll leave you with this. When you step closer and the picture blurs,